Hello, and thank you for joining us today. The month of October is National Disability Employer Awareness Month, and Workforce Solutions continues to support this initiative by providing you with local community resources that increase access and opportunity for individuals with disabilities. I am Janetta Escalera, Student Hireability Navigator with Workforce Solutions.
Good morning. I'm also a Student Hireability Navigator, and my name is Ricky Randon. Today, we have the honor of having Vanessa Vera. She's the Business Relations Coordinator for our region under the Texas Workforce Solutions Vocational Rehab Services. So we're going to have a discussion today on opportunities available for employers and the type of work she does to connect employers to job seekers with disabilities and ensure success in our workforce. So welcome, Vanessa. And we're going to begin by learning a little bit more about you. So I know that you have over 10 months already in your role. So can you tell us a little bit about your position and what you do?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Ricky. So today, I am Vanessa Vera. I work with the Business Relations Coordinator for Region 6 of Texas Workforce Vocational Rehabilitation Services. And just to give you a little bit of background, I've been working with people with disabilities for over 10 years now. I did hold a role of a counselor that assisted the customers directly and helping prepare them and get ready for competitive employment, right? So just recently, like Mr. Randon had mentioned, is that I did transition into a new position, and the position, like I mentioned, is a business relations coordinator. So my job is a little different now. I don't work directly with our customers 100% of the time. Now I work very directly with our employers and making sure that we court our employers and understanding what disabilities are, because we all know that disabilities can be very broad, and we have disabilities that are visible, we have disabilities that are non-visible, and sometimes when you just hear the word disability, everyone will have their own unique thought of what that may look like. So as a business relations coordinator, I do work with the Lower Rio Grande Valley. I cover all of our counties here in the Lower Rio Grande Valley, and I work with our businesses to really partner up with them and like I mentioned, court you all in regards to understanding what our VR program provides, how we can assist you, and how we can move forward with getting you connected with the support and services that you may need should you want to start a more inclusive and diverse workplace. So thank you for having me, Ricky and Jeanette. I'm very honored to be here and talk to the attendees today.
Thank you, Vanessa. And you bring up an excellent point, right? Disabilities is so diverse. You have the visible, invisible, and some people are born with a disability, others acquire it throughout their life, right? So for employers listening, they may be either looking into hiring someone with a disability, or perhaps one of their employees acquired a disability, right? So there's different types of services available, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Disabilities can really impact anyone at any point of our lives. It can also maybe a loved one that we know. Maybe we have some family members that own businesses, and they have employees that got injured on the job, and they may need some assistance to be retrained in something else. So we provide an array of services to meet every employer's needs and every individual's needs. So yes, we have a diverse amount of services and community partners that we connect with just to make sure that our customers are successful in getting and maintaining competitive employment, but also that our businesses are just as successful and have all the resources that they need to continue their business successfully with the individuals that have a disability. So yes, you're absolutely correct, Ricky.
And I believe, you're gonna go over this slide here.
Yes, absolutely. So I just kind of wanted to verbalize with you guys some of the common things that we do provide with our employers and our businesses. So some of the services that a business relations coordinator does is we definitely, recruit qualified applicants with a disability. We help you screen them, making sure that our candidates are job ready for you all. They meet the job qualifications, to perform the essential job duties. And so we tap into our list of individuals that are qualified. We conduct worksite assessments, job analysis for job candidates, includes assistive technology recommendations. And just to kind of give you a little bit more information about this is, let me just give you, a quick example. Say that you have an employee that you notice is having a little bit of difficulty in understanding you or hearing what you said. And you may think that they're not attentive to you, but in reality, it may be that they have a hearing loss, right? And so it's starting to cause some issues on the job. Maybe it didn't before, but now it does. So we assist with assistive technology and recommendations such as that, so you can maintain your employee. A lot of the employees feel that they can no longer work because they don't want to let their employers down. They may feel that they're not an appropriate match for that job anymore because they're missing information. But rest assured that our VR program, we definitely do these job analysis, and we do recommendations. We assist in providing the financial assistance and getting the assistive technology for your employees or even future potential employees so that they can be successful at your work site. We also provide job retention services, which is what I talked about a little bit, to assist you guys in retaining any employee with a disability. And again, we're not focused on just one disability. There is an array of disabilities out there. So any disability that is causing a medical condition that is causing an impediment to someone fulfill their job duties would be considered an individual that has a disability. And this may include, again, worksite assessments and assistive technology recommendations to help them be successful. So we provide all of those resources for you guys. We make sure that you have all the information that you need in either recruiting individuals with disability or in retaining your current employees. We also provide information and referral about tax incentives. We partner up a lot with Workforce Solutions as well, with all of the services that they have and other community partners that may assist, our goal, which is helping you all be successful and helping our customers be successful. We provide disability awareness and sensitivity presentations and information. This can be customized to what you specifically need in your workplace. It could be customized to any interest that you may want to know. So we have an array of presentations. We also collaborate with so many partners. We may collaborate with Valley Association of Independent Living. We may collaborate with our local navigators, which is Ricky and Jeanette. We also collaborate with Disability Chamber of Commerce. So we collaborate with our local VR management units down here in Lower Rio. So we get a lot of our experts to provide you the information that's necessary to succeed. We provide referral to other workforce solution services. So like I mentioned, we collaborate on a lot of services that we provide. So let's just say that VR, Vocational Rehabilitation Services, may not meet a specific service need for an employer or maybe a possible candidate. We always have that communication with our local workforce solutions to see if we can partner up to help this one individual succeed or help our employers succeed. So we have that wonderful collaboration with one another. We consult on development of customized trainings, programs, and arrange on-the-job training as needed to support employers that hire VR customers. Just to let you know, the on-the-job training, it is a service that we don't really utilize a lot, but I can tell you that we do have this program that's called Paid Work Experience, and we'll talk a little bit more about that on the other slides. But we have paid work experience that is offered to youth and also to adults to really help them obtain those skills, those learning skills needed to succeed. And so we'll dive a little bit deeper into that, and I'll be able to answer some questions on that. So one of the last services, again, these are just some basic services. We partner with employers and local workforce development boards and contractors to develop work-based learning opportunities for VR customers. So as you can tell, we network a lot within one another so we can see everyone succeed. So we don't succeed if you all don't succeed. I really look at it like that. We work smarter, not harder. So just a little bit of the services right there. Thank you.
Thank you, Vanessa. This is a great overview of services. And I just wanted to point out that, these services are available for free, right, to our employers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're a nonprofit, so we don't charge anybody for our services. They are for free. And so the flyer that you see in front of you right now, this is our partnerships, our Texas Workforce Solutions, Vocational Rehab Services, and business partnerships that work. So, need to find a good employee or keep a valued employee. These are some of the, the things that we do to help you assist that. We, like I mentioned earlier, we pre-screen, qualified applicants. So you're not going to get just anybody sent to your workplace. We have reports that we run in the back end, to assist our local units. And so we court you, we identify what is it that you're looking for? What do you need? We make sure that we mainstream that communication and facilitate that to provide you the services and the candidates that you're currently looking for. So all of the candidates that we do, we run the reports and we look at the specific information on these individuals. And then we contact our counselors and we let them know, hey guys, we have a potential employer that's really wanting to bring some inclusion and diversity to their workplace. We noticed that you had, a list of all of these individuals. Do you mind contacting them and seeing if they're interested, since they do match the criteria? So don't think that you're going to get an individual that does not meet your needs. We really court you to make sure that we provide every need that you may want for that specific position. We also have, expert consultants. All of our counselors that house, that have caseloads with customers with disabilities, they all have masters in rehabilitation or in a very similar degree. But there are experts. They work with these customers. They know their capabilities, their drives, their passion and dedication. And as you guys know, a lot of our people with disabilities sometimes may not be offered these wonderful opportunities to show their hard work and that they can. So when they get offered these positions, they're really very reliable individuals. And again, just because you may hire somebody doesn't mean that us as a vocational rehab agency is going to leave the picture. We stay there connected with the business and also with our customers to ensure that the transition to this new employment or into a paid work experience is going to, transition successfully. Should we have any bumps in the road where we may identify that there's some additional support, we will be there and we will make sure that we provide that for you. So this is just a flyer that you will be sent at the end of the presentation, if I'm not mistaken. Is that correct, Ricky?
Sure. They can access these flyers on our website and we'll provide guidance at the end. Great. And Vanessa, I think it's so great that, we hear in statistics that people with disabilities, they're so loyal, right? And because of the opportunity phase, they're so resilient as well, right? So one of the great things is that they diversify the workforce and they bring a lot of talents and to the workforce as well, right? So the great thing about these services that you're speaking on is that they're customizable to ensure that the individual matches the interests and needs of the business, right? So
absolutely, that's exactly what we do. Absolutely. The other service that you were talking about earlier also, Ricky, was, the job retention. We don't only help provide qualified candidates for these specific employers that are interested in really diversifying their workplace, but we also help them maintain their candidates, their current employees. And also, I want to let you know, as a counselor previously, my job was to make sure that individuals that needed services that were currently working obtained it, because there's this stigma sometimes. I consider our agency a gem. We're a jewel. Not everybody knows about all the services that we can offer to help our middle class individuals, maintain their jobs successfully and the employers continue working successfully in their businesses. So what I would do is I'd make appointments with HR directors. I'd go to municipalities. I'd let them know about our program, and they would always always stay astonished with, so are you selling an insurance? And I'd be like, no, I'm not. Like, we're not an insurance company. These services are absolutely free. We're here to just make sure that, individuals know who we are and help them continue providing for their families by working, right? And make sure that our employers and our community is, moving forward with carrying out their responsibilities as a business. So this is where we would come in with job retention services. This is where I would talk to a lot of the employees and let them know about, this is what VR is, and this is what we can do. And we have, like I mentioned, we can assist from mental disabilities to hearing loss, to visual disabilities, to learning disabilities, to on the spectrum. So it's such a diverse, population, and everyone's really different. But we know that individuals, like you mentioned, once they have a job, they're so dedicated and committed, and they're outstanding. They perform excellent. And so they really want to keep their positions. And this is where we also help the employers make this happen. So this one right here, Ricky, I really want to talk about this one and focus on it, because paid work experience, really, it's empowering the success one adult at a time. This is a service that we provide also to help our adult population that are 22 years and older, that meet the criteria of being eligible for the Vocational Rehabilitation Program, to experience what work is. Maybe it's somebody that got out of college and doesn't have that experience, or maybe it's somebody that is just having a hard time in trying to obtain employment. What this service does, and the reason I highlight it, is because I think it's such a win-win service for both customers, businesses, and VR agencies. What we do is we collaborate with interested businesses that are out there in the community. And let's say, for example, I'm going to use one that we just had happen. It's the first one here in the Rio Grande Valley, and it was Precinct 2. Precinct 2 actually opened the doors directly to the VR program to be able to have paid work experience opportunities for an adult. And so what this offers, it's a program that can go 12 weeks to 15 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Up to 12 weeks. And basically what happens is that we make contracts with our employers. We identify if the employer needs, say, an administrative assistant, and they want to open up the opportunity for one individual that has a disability. We go and do our reports, right? We run our reports and find out how many administrative assistants individuals do we have in our system that are considered job ready, right? Because we want them to be job ready, have received all the services, and they're ready to go. So what we do is we find the customer. Once the employer gives us the okay, we get our contract signed, and VR, the program, is able to pay for the customer's wages. And so we're able to pay for our customers' wages for up to 12 weeks. So this is for the customer to gain those necessary, experiences, the skills, and to perhaps after the 12 weeks be offered that position as a permanent employment. And if it just doesn't work out, well, this is where we also, there wasn't a loss, right? We made sure that the customer gained the skills necessary to be transferred to a different type of, possible employment opportunity. So one of the main questions that a lot of people ask, and it's always on the back of their mind, is who will be liable for these customers that have a disability when it comes to paid work experience? In this specific program for the adults, our third party, that's how we go through the payment process for our customers. And I'm not going to get into depth about that. But the third party is who provides us the liability coverage for the customer that is participating in paid work experience at your work site. And again, don't think that just because our customers are there that we're done with our services. No, we're not. We will continue that relationship with our employers, and we will make sure that if a customer needs additional assistance, such as a job coach is somebody that is there to teach them the essential job skills, to make sure that they learn it. You know, if they need assistive technology to perform a job duty, then we make sure that we have that support for the customer to succeed, because that's our goal. We want people to succeed. We want people to get those opportunities to work and provide for themselves financially. So, and a lot of our customers, they may have Social Security benefits, but this is not they don't plan on staying on this. They want to thrive. They want to, you know, be in competitive employment to support themselves. So this is why I say they have this great passion and commitment just to prove themselves that they can. So this is a wonderful program, guys. It's really new. Again, Precinct 2 is the first ones to open this door for the adult population. We welcome any individuals, companies that are interested in this program. Contact me if you know friends, or if you have a network system and you feel that this information and program will also benefit them. Please reach out to me and I can provide you more information. We'll court you within the process, make sure that you get everything that you need. So right here, you do have my contact information. Thank you so much, Ricky, for putting that up, and Jeanette. So again, my name is Vanessa Vera. I am the Business Relations Coordinator for Region 6, which covers all of the Lower Rio Grande Valley, also some San Antonio, Laredo areas, Corpus Christi. But I just want to let you know that for our Lower Rio Grande Valley, I'll be your main point of contact, and I'll make sure that we get us connected to any type of resource that we need. Even if it's not VR that may be able to offer that, I will make sure that we will keep you connected with whoever can provide that service to you. So I do work with Texas Workforce Commission Vocational Rehabilitation Division, and my cell phone number is 956-369-3526. Do have my fax number, but we are not currently in the office right now. We are all currently still virtual, and we're working from our homes at this time. I don't have an ideal time of when I will be back in the office, but please rest assured that we do a lot of virtual meetings, a lot of webinars, trainings. So I will be available. You can contact me at vanessa.beta@twc.state.tx.us.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. This was wonderful information that you had to share with us. And if there are any businesses out there that want more information on how to be more inclusive, especially when it comes to providing the necessary tools to maintain your employees, especially those with disabilities, please do reach out to Ms. Vanessa Vera. If you would like some disability type training, Vanessa is the person to go, and we'd be more than happy to coordinate those for you all. So once again, thank you so much, Vanessa, for joining us today and providing this great information available for free for our community. And we hope that those of you who are watching us are able to join us next Wednesday at 10 a.m. for our next live webinar series. Have a great day, everyone.